Have you been wondering how many times it's going to take to see a chiropractor in order to get better? Well, I've got the answer for you. Hey there! You seem like you've been looking for a chiropractor. If you've been considering this, you're also probably wondering how long it's actually going to take in order to get better. So I'm Dr. Kaylee with Navigate Health and Wellness, and I get asked this question all the time. The truth of the matter is, it depends. It depends on a lot of different variables. So before I can actually give you a number, here are some things to consider. The first thing is that me and you, we need to have a conversation. We need to know a little bit more about what's going on, what are you experiencing, how long has it been going on, maybe how old you are, which is a very important factor. What you do for a living is also really important, and what are some of your goals? Maybe we're working on a really short timeline and we need to get you back into action as soon as possible. So that phone call with us is the very first thing that we need to do in order to figure out how I can help. Now, the important thing is that phone call is actually going to happen before you ever come into the office. So, for example, we had a patient the other day. He was a marathon runner. He called us and said he had an injury to his foot, he rolled his ankle, and he was hoping that we could get him back within about 6 weeks to run his half marathon. Well, that changes things, right? We have a very short time frame in order to get him the goals that he's looking for. I understood a little bit more about him, and we were able to do that in 6 weeks and get him back to training on time and complete that half marathon. The second thing that we need to do in order to achieve the outcome that you're looking for, which is figuring out exactly how long it's going to take, is see you in the office. I can do a lot over the phone, but we need to have you here in this office in order to see what you look like under the surface. Some of those exam procedures might just be orthopedic testing. Maybe we're just simply looking at range of motion. Sometimes we'll be actually doing posture assessments. Depending on the person, we might be doing x-rays. If not, we do thermography assessments as well. But the second step is getting into the office because we have to see what you actually look like on the inside and see exactly how much damage we really have. So I think it's fair for most people to assume that the longer something has been going on, the longer it's going to take to get better, okay? If I was a miracle worker, we'd have a line out the door all day long, but it simply just doesn't happen in one visit, right? Now, again, what you've been doing over the years is really important as well. So that's something that's going to extend that timeline. But maybe you're dealing with a very acute injury. Maybe you're dealing with something that just came up a couple weeks ago. You're relatively healthy. We don't have a whole lot going on under the surface. Then it's fair to say that most people see results within 2 to 3 weeks. With most of our patients, we do exams in the office here at 4 weeks to check in. At that point, most people are seeing the results that they're really looking for. So if this is you, like I said, we need a 2-step process. First to talk to you on the phone, second to see you in the office, and then I can give you some reasonable numbers about what it's going to take in order to get better and how many visits that you can really expect. So what we've learned today is I can't tell you right now exactly how many visits it's going to take in order for you to get better because every person and every case is different. But what I can tell you is that me and my team of doctors are going to look at you as an individual person with an individual condition and put together a very specific plan for you to get the results that you are looking for. Now, most people want to know, what does that look like as far as coming into the office as far as costs? If that's a question you have, follow along for more because we're going to go over more of those questions. But if you like what you saw today, click the follow button in order to learn more about us. Hit the subscribe button so that you can follow any other content that we may put out that might pertain to you, or send me a DM. Ask me your questions and I'd be happy to answer those for you.